It's the Texas weather discussion video for Friday, the 20th of April. I'm Donovan Neal. Obviously, we stay dry today, but for tomorrow, a cold front approaches from the north, and that's when we could see some showers and thunderstorms, of one or two of which could actually turn marginally severe here during the afternoon and evening hours. So let's go ahead and check things out. Here's the upper air look across the nation this morning. We have that trough and that upper low spinning off to our west. We're in a dry air mass for now. And temperatures are actually pretty cool this morning. Arlington 51, DFW 52, Dallas Love Field 55, mostly in the upper 40s to low 50s, basically around 10 degrees below our average low for mid-April, which is pretty cool. Around the nation, much of the coldest air remains north, still pretty chilly for mid-April, where winter just doesn't want to go away right there. In fact, they still have some freeze warnings and some frost advisories in effect for parts of the lower Midwest, extending into the lower Mississippi Valley, extending towards lower Pennsylvania. But down here in North Texas, we remain pretty quiet. And here's the severe weather risk for today. We've got a marginal risk for parts of West Texas, extending it into eastern New Mexico. Tomorrow, now we do have a marginal risk in effect for for areas to the north of the Texas-Oklahoma border along the Red River. And that marginal risk expands into our area, which includes all of the DFW metro. It does include Austin, Waco, Temple, Klein, Houston, Lufkin, Longview, and those areas right there. A lot to watch for the potential for a few severe storms that could potentially produce some severe weather, and we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. And here's the convective outlook for day 3, which is Sunday. We still have a marginal risk for parts of for areas like New Orleans, Jacksonville, Mobile, and around Tallahassee and Tampa and some of those adjacent areas. And here's the average rainfall for the next 7 days. Of course, most of the southeast United States gets much of the rain. And down here, we still could see around 1 to 2 inches here in parts of North Texas. That definitely can't rule that out. And hey, if we don't get any severe weather, it will just be a classic rainy day here in North Texas. And, well, we'll take that. So let's go out to the model output. This is the GFS. This is the 06Z run valid today at 1 o'clock. We have troughing on both sides of the country. Down here, we have that surface low developing around Denver and Colorado. Maybe trigger a few showers and maybe a few thunderstorms in West Texas. But down here, North Texas, we remain dry. Again, highs in the low 70s. It'll be sunny at first, but with that cold front coming through, a few clouds will start to increase. And this is Saturday afternoon. You can see that cold front. Making its way through, and with widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms for mainly the southern plains here. So let's time this out using the NAM, the North American model. This is the NAM at 9 o'clock, and you can see widespread showers are possible, mainly during the afternoon hours. Around, I'd say the earliest possible start time is around 7 to 8 o'clock for parts of North Texas. And then as we get through the evening hours, I think we get a break in the rain during the afternoon. But once we get to the evening hours, at around at around 8 to 9 o'clock, we'll see a few isolated severe thunderstorms try to break out. And then around 10 o'clock, well, that's our best chance of seeing some potentially strong to severe storms as the nighttime goes on. And the question is, how severe will they be? Because understand that this won't be a widespread severe thunderstorm outbreak, but one or two thunderstorms that could turn marginally severe are possible. So let's take a look at the instability values. This is the surface-based CAPE values at around. These are the surface-based CAPE values at around 7 o'clock, and you can see that it peaks out around 1,600 joules per kilogram for areas just to the west of us. And again, keep in mind that you don't need that much instability to kick off some severe storms. Let's just take a look at the supercell composite at around the same time at around 8 o'clock, and it's peaking, and it shows around 11 units for areas to the west of the metro, and that's obviously still obviously still sufficient for some strong to severe storms. So we'll be on the lookout tomorrow for one or two thunderstorms that could turn severe, and if they do turn severe, they would most likely have the potential to produce some large hail, mainly large hail. I don't see a damaging more as a damaging wind threat with these storms, but I do believe that one or a brief tornado is not completely out of the question with any of the storms that could turn severe. But the good news is on Sunday we do on Sunday we do turn dry with that activity pushing off to the east. We stay mostly cloudy through the day with highs in the upper 60s, and now Monday we do warm back up again with highs in the mid 70s with abundant sunshine. Tuesday we warm up even more. Again, abundant sunshine, highs in the upper 70s. And now here's Wednesday. And now Wednesday during the day, a cold front comes through, and that looks like we could see some scattered showers and thunderstorms ahead of that cold front. So we'll have to definitely put that in the forecast. Again, highs will still be in the mid 70s. I'd say around 74. And here's Thursday. After that rolls through, we trend dry, highs in the upper 70s. And here's a week from today, Friday, April 27th. We have troughing just to the east of us, and down here, that looks like a dry look. Again, with mostly sunny skies, we'll be in the upper 80s. Pretty mild for late April. And here's the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Sunday, the 29th of April, and we have troughs spinning out just to the northeast, and down here that looks like a wet day with scattered showers and storms. But you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days, we do stay a little on the low side for this weekend, with highs mostly around the 60-degree range. But on Monday, as soon as Monday hits, we do warm up substantially, and with that cold front coming through on Wednesday, I don't think we'll be in the 60s on Wednesday, but I think we'll be in the mid 70s. But then after that, we should trend warmer, with highs warming up to the upper 70s to low 80s as we conclude April and go towards May. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll have more notes in the blog. My next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. Monday morning of next week. Jonathan Williams, the guy who plays the euphonium, should have the blog updates covered this weekend. If you can, catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and a great weekend, and Godspeed.